What's up, YouTube? Oh, Nico Harrison. Oh, Nico Harrison. Please shut up, brother. Please don't say another word. Please don't say another word. You the Dallas Mavericks GM. You are in a situation you can't win. Luka gone. You traded him. You say he was fat, drinking too much beer, eating chips, and playing too many video games, and the Mavericks weren't going to do nothing. You had to make that move. You were forced. They knew who he was. Ownership didn't want him. How they gonna make the brother have to take the hold the bag? That's the sad part. Everyone's looking at him like he's the villain. He did what management wanted. They said let him go. He's acting like he doesn't know. They were confident. They talked to Jason Kidd. I don't understand. But why has Nico Harrison always got to have a press conference every other day to say something? Your team sucks. They're injury prone, and it's not going to end well. If Anthony Davis could ever stay healthy for 60 minutes, who knows? But he can't. He's broken parts. Kyrie Irving is hurt, and he's at his last stop because quiet as it's kept, him going to the Mavericks was the last legit team he gonna probably get. Because if he messes this up, it's either Toronto or it's gonna be somewhere where you don't hear from him. He's on his last leg after the whole mess in Brooklyn. You don't have a lot to work with. You really don't. And you went to the finals last year. You overachieved. The thing is that Jason Kidd doing good as he can do. But it is a popularity contest and people come to your games. They don't like the product, they will boo you, they will give you a problem. You have to know how popular Luka is. You guys up there like you up there talking like I didn't see this coming. Yeah, you did. It's just that owner with the agenda who wants to probably move the team to Vegas told you, get him out of here. Get him out of here. And Jason Kidd was like, get that fat boy out of here. I'm kid you not. If they knew this is Luka we talking about. Now, yeah, how many times has he's come into the season where it took him 30 games to get going? And he was kind of taking it for granted. They probably said, hey, we ain't gonna give him that kind of money. Well, he gonna just sit there and eat chips and dip and drink beer and he ain't gonna come in shape. So it was a wake-up call. It was a reality call. Nico Harrison, it's a shame he has to take the blunt of it, and he shouldn't have to. However, stop having all these press conferences. There's no, you're stuck with an old Klay Thompson, almost broke down Anthony Davis, and almost a broke down Kyrie Irving. Maybe you'll get Kevin Durant and just have a fun bunch over the hill party. How about that? And then maybe throw Joel Embiid, and then you have a nice broke down starting five. How about that? Because that's where it's kind of heading. Looks like you're going to Dallas when you had memories. Oldies but goodies. I'm looking at this squad with AD and Kyrie and Klay Thompson. I'm thinking maybe you can get Kevin Durant and maybe you can get Joel Embiid and have a starting five of the broke down, over the hill, nobody care about gang. Nobody wants them because they break down in some form of capacity. How about that starting five, Nico Harrison? If you can pull that starting five off, I think the Vegas slot machines might welcome you. It may be something as crazy as that could be in the foreseeable future for the Dallas Mavericks. I offer you that starting five. And you know what? You probably can pull it off. Because I don't know if you can get more than chewing gum and some pencils for KD at this stage. And Joel Embiid, he's expendable. So maybe you can get those five together. And let's see how long they can hold up. Let's see if load management will win out. It sounds funny, but then again, when you already have AD, Kyrie, and Klay, I think you can get Kevin Durant, and I think Joel Embiid. I don't think that'd be far fetched. And then he can have press conferences about how dysfunctional and crazy it is. They can turn the Dallas Mavericks into a real soap opera. Yeah, I'm giving them a blueprint because I really think they can be entertaining for not the right reasons, because they're not right now. And I ain't got no problem with the Luka trade, because the turkey used to come in 30 games and be all fat and sloppy and look all lost. So why not? Why not? But Nico Harrison need to stop with all these press conferences. He got more press conferences in the states than the House Speaker and the White House. I mean, it ain't that deep. Your team sucks. Half of them on injury. Parts are breaking down. and the fans are dissatisfied and they booing you. And other than that, and you losing all your hair. But other than that, hey, you got a good season ahead of you next year. But think about what I said. Try to get Kevin Durant and try to get Joel Embiid. That starting five would definitely be a press conference worthy every other day. Yeah. Please hit like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share it if you like. Hit the membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out. Peace.